Hi, my name is Walker Hancock and I am 20 years old. I am attending the University of Kentucky as a biology major on a pre-pharmacy track. I am in the spring semester of my junior year, and in 2017, South Kentucky RECC gave me the opportunity to attend the Washington Youth Tour. This youth tour experience was one of the best weeks I've ever experienced. I am from a small rural area known as Wayne County, Kentucky, with a population of 20,716. Attending this youth tour required careful consideration because it was a giant step out of my comfort zone. After talking to other people that attended the youth tour, my decision was made, and it was the right decision. I decided to go on the trip to Frankfort, Kentucky's capital, and the co-op must have thought I deserved to go to Washington because they picked me to go as one of the few from the South Kentucky RECC province. Once that day came to load up on the tour bus, I was nervous. I had never been that far from home for that long before. I was essentially alone because I knew no one, or so I thought. On the long ride over, I sat with different people of all kinds of backgrounds, making friends left and right. Once we arrived, I roomed with two new guys that I hadn't met and became friends with them as well. Going from my small, struggling hometown was a good thing because I made friendships I will never forget. Once we arrived, my eyes were open because I had never seen so many buildings, businesses, people, and attractions. This trip was more than just a relaxing vacation. It was quite the opposite. This trip was educational, inspiring, maturing, and tiring. Learning about the nation and how the political process works really opened my mind because I wasn't interested in politics. This trip changed my thoughts, and I had learned a ton while I was in D.C. Seeing all the national buildings and monuments inspired me to shoot for the stars and be the best that I could be. It also helped me mature because I had no parental support there, so I had to make wise decisions on my own. Needless to say, I was exhausted after walking all over D.C., but I would definitely do it again, and I did in 2018. The South Kentucky RECC means a lot to me because they work nonstop fixing issues that storms may cause. I thank my co-op for all that they do, and for one thing specifically, providing lights for my high school baseball field. I lived and breathed baseball from t-ball at the age of 5 to my final senior game at the age of 18. My co-op made it possible to play night games safely with the lights shining down on the field that they donated. My career consisted of 7 years of Little League, 3 years of middle school, and 4 wonderful high school years, and I greatly appreciate my co-op for supplying those lights. As I mentioned earlier, this trip inspired me to be the best that I can be, and that included in the classroom. Thanks to hard work and dedication, I graduated third in my class out of 209 students with a GPA of 4.3. I pushed myself beyond high school classes and enrolled in dual credit college classes, allowing me to complete 34 credit hours. This is why I'm a junior in my second year at college. If anything topped off my academic accomplishments, it would be the NRECA Washington Youth Tour selection. This really aided in my transition to college. Attending a university that has 30,473 students can be a little intimidating, especially since that's more than the population of my home county. Being in D.C. for a week prepared me to live on campus 2 hours away from home with a random roommate. Hustling through D.C. helped me adjust to hustling from class to class on the 814-acre campus. Being the best I can be didn't stop in high school. I had pushed myself with challenging classes in a challenging major. I have retained a 3.6 GPA and been rewarded with the Dean's List twice. Learning how to socialize with unknown people in D.C. helped me in college by allowing me to make several friends, study partners, and lunch buddies. But furthermore, I am living on a big campus that can be overwhelming at times, but I can handle it thanks to the youth tour. My long-term goal is to finish the prerequisites to the UK College of Pharmacy, apply, get accepted, enroll, and lastly graduate with a doctorate of pharmacy. I would like to return to my hometown of Wayne County, Kentucky, and serve those who have served me while I grew up, just as South Kentucky RECC does. I think serving others is very important because that's what Jesus did. I am very strong in my faith, and I was a Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddle leader in high school and an FCA camp in the summer during college. I also attend Christian Student Fellowship while I'm in college, and it helps me have a foundation. I enjoy serving people and appreciate when people serve others as well, so that's why I want to give back to my community. By being a pharmacist, I can give back by treating the sick and aiding them in recovery. It is my passion. I work during the summer and winter break as a pharmacy technician, but I can't wait to do it as a pharmacist. I realize that the co-op is about helping others for people and not profit. Being an active part of a community is super important, and being a pharmacist will fulfill that spot. But the road to and through pharmacy school is long and rough. I need every type of financial support I can get because it is expensive. If you could consider me to be a recipient of the Glenn English Scholarship, it would mean the world to me. I would greatly appreciate the support, and investing in me is investing in my community. Thank you.